I pulled you up on this fucking bridge for a reason. This is like a painting of your fucking past. Wall Street, where you made all your money. Here, where you blew it and ruined your fucking life almost. It's time for you to man up, to once and for all, tell your mind who the fuck is boss. I need a fucking answer. What's it gonna be?
My name is Brian Rose, and I'm the founder and host of London Real. Each week, I get to speak to some of the greatest minds on the planet. And that's how I met John Joseph. This is London Real. I am Brian Rose. My guest today is John Joseph, the musician, author, and triathlete, best known as the lead singer of the hardcore punk band, the Cro-Mags. Growing up on the streets of New York City, you survived abuse, drug addiction, prison. You're a hardcore vegan. At 55 years old, you compete regularly in Ironman triathlons. John, welcome to London.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Brian. Pleasure to be here.
To be honest, I didn't know anything about the Cro-Mags or hardcore punk. But there was something in John that intrigued me. Growing up on the streets had made John one of the scariest dudes I've ever met, and the funniest.
I always assign a new goal. I finish a race, where's my next one? I finish a book, what's the next one about? It's always something. So that's what you gotta do. Push it to me. I know what I'm talking about.
I love your accents too.
Yeah.
John, look, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you, Brian.
This has been awesome.
Awesome
and
talking.
epic, you know?
Yeah, man.
I'm
glad you had some time down there in the Alphabet City too.
I know. I've been around there.
Yeah.
And look, I appreciate it. I was looking forward to talking to you because
Yeah.
you're a fascinating dude.
Thank you, brother.
With a lot of philosophy behind what you're doing. Thanks for dropping all these stories and science. And that was it. I figured I'd never see John again. Boy, was I wrong. What's up, John?
Yo! Greetings! Talking all the old school stories. I know I brought back a lot of memories, but I was thinking, I need to get that motherfucker over here, man.
I got no business being in New York City, man. I was there, I spent 4 years there. There's a reason my ass is in London, man.
You know what I call New York City? The ultimate bullshit detector. We're all running from some shit. You can't run from your past. You can't run from shit that happened. You have to deal with it. There's only one or two options. Yo, I'm gonna man the fuck up and I'm gonna come, or I'm gonna be a pussy and I'm gonna hide out with my little English friends over here and, you know, drink tea and biscuits. I think, a trip back home, or, this is your hood. Book the flight, don't be a pussy.
New York City, my home in the 1990s. I became a Wall Street trader right after college. I wanted to compete with the very best. I wore a suit and tie to work, but at night, I came home to the Lower East Side, the same dark and grisly place where John grew up on the streets, where he performed with the Cro-Mags and rebelled against everything I stood for. Back then, he would have hated me, and I him, but things change.
You fucking made it.
John Joseph did,
This is where it happens. Now look at this motherfucker. He's like a proper fucking English motherfucker.
This morning I'm here at Tompkins Square Park. I never saw people taking their little kids down here.
These people don't even know. I try to tell motherfuckers like, yo, you know Daniel Rakowitz lived in here, the East Village butcher? He fucking killed his girlfriend in here and made soup out of her and fed her to the homeless under that statue over there. They're like, what? Oh my God. So it's like, they don't know the fucking history. You know, I always say that the chaos and the beauty and the creation was always running on parallel tracks down here. This was my upbringing. I didn't have mommy, daddy, school, this, that. It was life and death. Survival of the street,
laying down the street justice, just like the Cro-Mags song says. It was the real shit.
Survival of the streets.
You know, what was the impetus for you to come here in the first place?
I mean, look, New York City, man, right? It's like, for me, it was Wall Street, and not go to some wannabe Wall Street, to go to the real deal. So I moved in here, and to be honest, it was around here that it felt dangerous to me. It felt cool. It's the same thing that got me in trouble.
Everything, all our life experiences comprise who we are. If you didn't go through that here, you wouldn't be in London. What you see as a fucking curse ends up being a blessing. I don't know how many times I've fucking had that shit happen to me. You know, I saw that as my whole childhood. I would be like, why the fuck did I have to grow up without parents and be in a home and be on the streets and get locked up and be addicted to drugs? It's all I love The Clash, one of my favorite bands. You know, they were big political people, but that's the whole real truth. The future is unwritten. It's up to you to write it. How you want to live your life is determined every single day when you open your fucking eyes. You know I got this race coming up, so I'm gonna go over to the bike shop. I was thinking, you know, show you that side of New York too.
Thanks for that tour,
Boom,
man.
boom.
Yo,
Oh,
up, John?
yeah, right.
What's up, man?
Cool, I got the machine over here. This is my ace mechanic, Ed, Big Ed.
This thing looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, it is, man. You know, Felt hooked me up with this bike pretty much, you know. I didn't call you here to check out the bike. I called you here for a reason. And even when I first talked to you, I realized when you left New York, you was running from shit. But I'm challenging you and I'm laying down the gauntlet and I'm challenging you. And I already made some arrangements because I'm like not taking no for a fucking answer. And I want you to do this half Ironman with me in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hold on, don't freak the fuck out.
What the fuck you talking about?
May 20th, you are coming to Chattanooga. I'm not taking no for an answer, motherfucker. You're coming.
May 20th,
You are
that's
coming.
fucking 3 months
Yo,
from now.
you are coming. Yo, I seen the shit you do, motherfucker. Don't try to. I see what you do.
I don't do no endurance
don't
stuff,
matter.
man. I do breakdancing, jujitsu, I do boxing, Thai
Yeah,
boxing,
but-
I do short burst stuff.
You know what you got here? You got this. And when you're at that start line, everyone's conquering their demons, man. So Ironman is you swim, you get out of the water, you get on your bike, and then T2 transition, bike to run.
How long's a break in between each day?
None. You don't take no fucking breaks, dude. There ain't no fucking breaks. You ain't checking your Facebook page. You get off out of the water and you're fucking running to get your bike shit on. You're running, it's move, 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 move. This is not Pussyman, this is Ironman. The human spirit is unfucking believable. I seen people cross the finish line in Ironmans with cancer with one leg. It's the most emotional thing. I do it as a way for the motherfuckers that didn't make it out of all this shit. And to show the next generation you can do anything you apply yourself to.
I mean, look, I've been on bikes since I was 10 years old. This is serious training, man.
I'm gonna tell you what. You're here till Sunday. I want you to train with me. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna just take you through some stages. Don't shake it. Yo, you got this.
I gotta
bro.
agree to this first, man.
Listen.
Look, I got London Real. I got a full-time show. I got 2 young boys. I'm turning 47 this year. This is like I got
My
time.
boy is 45. He's a full-time fucking firefighter. He got 3 kids, all under the age of 5. He holds down a full-time job, and he does contracting work on the side. You make the fucking time and you make it happen, dude. You make it happen. You get up every fucking day and you stay determined.
I appreciate it. Look, I appreciate it. And you obviously know what the fuck you're talking about.
Know
You've
what
been
I'm
there.
doing.
You've
Been there, done that.
Look, man, that's why I'm here in New York. I feel like I need to learn something from you.
Yeah.
Straight up, that's why I'm here.
Straight
I don't
up.
like this city. Some bad things happen to me in this city. But what? Let's train for the next few days.
Well,
and
that's
see
what we're
what's
gonna
up.
do, and have fun with it. And just train and hang out, no pressure.
Okay.
No pressure. You're in New York. Don't go smoke no crack.
I'll see you tomorrow, man.
All right, bro. Peace.
Next week on Ironmind.
Think about something that is going to drive you when it really hurts to work harder. Some kind of demon you want to fight.
That is not athlete food. This is poison what you're fucking eating.